to place a yoga block or some kind of even like a step stool, or sit on a staircase, right, on the bottom step. We'll start with spreading our feet a bit wider apart and rolling from side to side, from one sit bone to the other, rocking your body, feeling one sit bone, then the other. And of course, we're keeping our spine nice and long. You don't want around your back, right? Your lower back. There's a neutral curve. If you can't do it on the mat, take a pillow, just as I said, a yoga block, and try doing it that way. You can place something soft on the step stool, say a blanket or folded mat. Okay, keep going, keep massaging our sit bones. And again, reaching upward with the crown of your head. Your shoulder blades are down. Keep breathing. Notice the way your collarbone feels right now. Is there any tension in it? Kind of pull that neck out from the collarbones. The breastbone is getting pulled up. Nice. Okay, now we'll stop right here. And we'll take the right foot. I'm gonna turn it in, bring the knee in toward the center of the body while keeping this leg straight. Okay, we're not moving it, it's still staying in place. So taking it in and out, again starting with a small range of motion and feeling how comfortable it is. 4, couple more times. 5 and 6. Switch legs. The other one goes in, out, in, out. Nice and long spine. 4, 5. Relax your toes. And 6. Great. Now what we'll do, we're going to bring that foot in. Push that knee down as much as it feels comfortable, and then take it out to the side and bring it again in. Just the movement we just were doing, okay? So bring it in. We're not rushing. Slowly, with control, being aware, thinking about what's going on at the hip joint that is now working, where your thigh bone gets connected to your pelvis. So channel your attention, your awareness to that joint. Okay, bringing it in, pushing that knee toward the floor gently, taking it wide out and knee in. Hello, hello. And in. And out. I didn't check my mic. I hope everything is okay. Just in case you can't, well, I hope you can hear me. I'll check on, I'll show you the other one, the other side, okay? So again, we're bringing the other foot in and taking that knee, pushing it down, then out, knee in, out, knee in. Okay, watch your spine lengthening upward with the crown of your head, not rounding our lower back. If you have to, you can maybe make fists out of your hands to kind of sit taller. Okay, experiment with the position of your hands, or just pressing the fingertips. Okay, and last one. No rush, feeling the movement. Awesome. Now we'll leave our legs spread wide apart like this. You can cross your arms on your chest, and we're going to roll to one sit bone while lengthening that spine and taking it only as far to the side as it feels comfortable in your hip joint, okay? And of course your back. Then back and to the other side. Again, it's very important not to round your lower back, but lengthening your spine upward. You might notice that you're feeling that you're moving forward. That's totally fine. Slowly rotating from your breastbone and reaching up with the crown of your head. Imagine you're suspended by a string off the ceiling, and the crown of your head is attached to it, and it's pulling you upward slowly. And you might start feeling that you can rotate even more. Every time you go through the center, you gotta go through those sit bones, right? And one more time on each side. I'm coming closer to you now. And nice. I'll move back to my mat. Okay, let's turn in the same way. We're turning toward our left leg. Okay, and I'll change my angle so that you can see me. So it's roughly about 90-degree angle or a bit less at your left knee. Okay, the left hand is on the floor. Make sure you're not sinking into that shoulder joint. You're pushing the floor away from yourself, okay? And now we're gonna bring that right knee in and out, keeping it off the floor, parallel to the floor. Okay, bringing it in and out, as far out and back as it feels comfortable. In and back to the front. Touch the other knee and pushing it back slowly. And one more time. Nice. Okay, now if it feels uncomfortable, you might want to place your hand further away from your body, okay? So experiment with the hand. Just don't hang on your shoulder. Push the floor away. Now we're going to do the forward movement. Forward and back to the knee. Forward and back. The top thigh is off, not touching your bottom thigh. Okay, so it's just above it. It's floating in the air. And your toes are relaxed. Your ankle is in neutral position. Last one. Okay, great job. Okay, now we're going to open this knee, kind of push that knee out, okay? And then close it and rotate our body, our rib cage away while pushing the mat away from your body with that left hand. Then we're rotating back, placing that foot flat on the floor, pushing that knee away. If you want, you can help with your hand. If that feels uncomfortable, just do it without its help. And then push the mat away, lengthen your spine. Nice rotation. Foot on the floor, knee moves away from the center line, and then knee on top and push the mat away. Nice. 3 more times. Pushing away. And in. Rotation of your rib cage. And last one. Amazing. Great job. Okay, walk your hands closer and we're gonna switch sides. Again, from this position, you can just rotate to the side, right? Choose your comfortable angle at your knee. Okay, and I'll turn around a bit. Placing your right hand on the floor, pushing the floor away, nice and long spine. And again, we bringing that knee back, the left knee this time, keeping it off the floor, parallel to the floor, and placing them together, the knees. And in for a short, tiny break. Pushing the mat away with your right hand. Slowly. Make sure you're not arching your lower back. You're not pushing your chest forward. We're keeping neutral spine. The torso is basically not changing. Maybe there's some slight movement, but we're keeping it still. Okay. 2 more times. Slowly. And last one. Great. Okay, bringing your knees together. Again, adjust your hand position. If that feels uncomfortable to your shoulder, push that mat away. And we're now straightening it and bending, bringing together the legs. And out in the air. Okay, so now it comes off your bottom knee and then bringing it back and placing it on top of that knee. And out. Only straighten as far as it feels comfortable. You don't have to straighten your knee all the way, right? Okay, don't force your body. It's eventually, as you keep doing these kind of workouts, your body will, it will progress in terms of the range of motion and length of your extensibility of your muscles. So you don't want to push it. Otherwise, you'll hurt yourself and you won't be able to do any workouts at all or move freely, right? One more time. Okay, nice. Now, remember that movement. We're placing that foot flat on the floor, pushing the floor away, and then bringing it in. And push the floor with your hand away from your body, rotating from your breastbone, lengthening your spine. And then rotating again from your breastbone. Imagine there's a string and someone's pulling your breastbone to the side. Push that knee out, bringing it in. Push the floor away with your body. The breastbone is your leader here. Again, even if you in this position, make sure you're not leaning into your shoulder. Push it away. Nice. No rush. Feel the movement. Feel it in your hips, in your hip, actually, the working hip. Okay, and last one. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, great. Now what we'll do, we'll bring our feet, soles of the feet together and walk forward. Leaning backward, placing our hands on the floor behind you. Okay, and what we'll do, we're going to lift our hips and move them slightly back from the heels, and then lift and bring it forward as close or as far as it feels comfortable. Okay, so again, back, lift your buttocks off the floor and move them closer. Back. Your core is working here very well as well. Okay, just don't pull your neck. It's staying in line with your upper spine. Moving back and forth. Your bum is basically gliding along the floor, just above the floor. Not too high. You can even brush the floor a bit. That's fine. Check your toes. They should be relaxed. And last one. Bring it in now. Lean a bit back. And we are going to rock from side to side. Pushing the floor away with your hands. Open up only as wide as it feels comfortable, okay? And again, your head, bring it back. Nice and long neck. And neutral. Okay, awesome. Now I think we might be ready for some elasticity work, like elasticity of the soft tissue in our hips. What we'll do, we'll stay on our right knee and we'll step out to the side with the left foot. Just make sure your heel is in line with your knee. Okay, and just slide it a bit further apart so that it's slightly greater than 90-degree angle at your knee. And what we'll do, we'll lean, move, shift our body weight only as far as it feels comfortable, then push the floor away and return to the starting position. You might want to place your hands on your hips or cross on your chest. Okay, let's do a couple more times so that you get a feeling. Push the floor away with your foot. And now we go, if you're ready, if it feels good for you and you want to stay right here, please go ahead. But if you're ready, we kind of fall onto that hip and return. So we kind of let it go, let all the weight go and push. And you can even use your torso to create that wavy motion. You're doing it only if you felt comfortable with the first version, okay? With the beginner's version. Because you really have to push that foot into the floor as you're leaning and push it away, right? So to kind of give that boost to your body. The top of the body is completely relaxed, but still we're keeping nice and long spine. And last one. Awesome. Okay, now we'll bring that knee in, turning it in and turn it out, in and out. So there's rotation of your thigh inward, okay, only again as far as it feels comfortable, and out and in and out. Now take it in and switch sides. Okay, so the right foot is out, heel in line with your knee. Walk it, slide it a bit to the side, lean. Your hand is against the inside of your knee. Lean straight to the side. Push the floor away with your foot. Coming back to the starting position. Again, lean, feel this nice stretch, push the floor away. Nice and long spine, shoulders are down, your toes are relaxed. Keep breathing and push. Feel the stretch and push. Last one. You might want to choose to stay right here, or relaxing your upper body and pushing the floor away, swaying your torso in a relaxed, completely relaxed way. But your foot is not relaxing, it's pushing the floor away, leaning. Nice. And keep breathing. 2 more times. Last one. Gently coming back up, and again inward rotation of your thigh, and when you bring the knee in, right, so you're rotating that thigh in as much as it feels comfortable at your hip joint, and take it out and in. You don't want to help with your torso. You don't want to do this motion. Keep your torso stable, okay? Press that knee. Firm contact of your shin with the floor, and in. This way you're engaging your core, you're stabilizing your spine, and you're working your hips instead of just, creating momentum. And out, rotating in and out. Great job. And there's one more challenge if you feel comfortable. We'll do just a few repetitions, but it's kind of for the strength. Your toes are flexed, and we're going to push away from the floor. Roll into your heels if that feels comfortable. Couple more times, stretching those calves, Achilles tendon, very gently. Rolling from the balls of your feet into the heels, pushing off. And next time, as you push off, you kind of lift your bum slightly to bring your thighs parallel to the floor. Then slowly down, knees down, push off, slide off. You may want to go slower. And last one. Awesome. Okay, great job. Now it's time to relax. You deserve it for sure. Okay, we'll just relax our pelvis. Get on your side, roll on your back. We'll extend the right leg and keep our left knee bent with the left foot on the floor. What we're gonna be doing, we'll push the floor away with that left foot. So as you're pushing, you'll notice that your pelvis is rotating to that side, right? So away from the right side toward away from the left side toward the right. And then bring it, relax, release that pushing effort, and bring it back so that your sacrum is flat on the floor and your bottom ribs are also in contact with the floor. If your ribs don't calm down, you might want to use some pillows under your upper back, under your neck, until your ribs touching the floor, okay? So push the floor away and rotate that pelvis to the side. It's kind of happening naturally. And also reach forward with the top of your left shin. Your left leg is bent, left shin reaching away. And slowly roll back. Feel the sacrum. Feel the bottom ribs. Your shoulders are down. You might want to place your hands on the hip bones in front right here, just to feel the motion of the pelvis. Again, push the floor away. Don't squeeze your glutes. We don't want to block our tailbone. There's actually never any exercise where you should be squeezing your glutes. We don't squeeze it in everyday life. You want to keep them strong and train them in the right way, but without squeezing. Yeah, because you're damaging, you're restricting your tailbone and restricting the mobility of your pelvis if it's strained. The tailbone rolling back, pushing the floor away, reaching with the top of that shin, going only as far as to feel comfortable in your lower back, in your pelvis, and rolling back to the sacrum, your checkpoints, sacrum and lower ribs, shoulders down. Push the floor, rotate the pelvis, reach away with the top of your shin, and slowly rolling back. Nice. Okay, now extend that left leg. Let's feel our body, feel the sacrum, feel the ribs, and slowly bring that right foot in. And we're gonna repeat the same thing on this side now. So pushing the floor away with the right foot, rotating the pelvis to the side and reaching away with the top of your right shin. This time, rolling back, checkpoints, sacrum, lower ribs. Make sure your head is not falling back. It's relaxed and neutral as well. Again, pushing the floor away. Rotation, reach with the shin. Slowly rolling back down. Checkpoints, sacrum, lower ribs. Again, pushing away. Feeling open, feeling the area in the front of your hip, right, opening up. You can even like massage it a bit to the inside of your hip bone and then down toward the groin, but don't push too hard. There are a lot of like lymph nodes and blood vessels that we don't want to damage. It's just gentle stroking motion. Sometimes it feels like you want to really do it. Okay, rolling back down to your sacrum and ribs. Couple more times, pushing the floor away, reaching away with the shin, rolling back down, and last one. Push. Here you're not pushing the hips forward, right? You don't want to compress your lower back. You just let it follow this pushing effort of your foot. If you feel tension in your lower back, you went too far. Relax your pelvis. Don't push it. Just let it follow your thigh and roll it back down. Nice. Okay, now let's turn to our belly. And last thing we're gonna do, we'll just make sure that your pubic bone is firm against the floor, placing your forehead onto the floor, and we're going to just wiggle our hips from side to side as if it's, you know, some jelly dish. Just relax it. We're not working anything. Relaxing the tissue, relaxing your pelvis. Notice if you're holding tension in your buttocks. If you can, let it go. Any tension in your front thigh, also just try to let it go. Try to relax it. Check your ankles. Completely, totally relaxed toes. Keep breathing. Shoulder blades are drawn down towards your hips. And 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to the center. Flex your toes. Bring your hands beside your chest. Push the floor away and move into a child's pose. Relax your belly completely. Push that floor away with your hands. Forehead on the floor if you can and if it feels comfortable. And now push the floor towards your body, tucking your tailbone under, rounding your lower back, rounding your mid back, and shifting the weight forward into the neutral position. Bring your knees in. Sit on your heels. Now we'll inhale right here. Nice and long spine, lengthening it upward, rotating the ribcage to the side. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, rotate the other way. And inhale to the center and exhale to the center. Now give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Thank you very much. This is the end of the workout. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed it and your body really appreciated it, as long as you're staying within your own